Hey friends, and welcome back. Today, I want to spend the day together cleaning and organizing my home. And don't let this background fool you. Right now, my home is decently tidy, but it's anything but clean. There are plenty of hidden messes, and I can see dirt and dust building up everywhere. So today, I want to give our home the love and attention that it so desperately needs. And so earlier, I went around the house and made a list of all of the areas that I want to clean and organize. I want to clean the mirror behind me, vacuum our floors, dust and wipe down all of our surfaces, dust my plants, and a whole lot more. And so right now, I just want to go through the list and one by one tackle them all. And so I'm excited to get right into this and to spend a productive day cleaning together. Before we do, a big thank you to Amazon Smart Home for sponsoring today's video. We'll talk about them more in a bit, but now let's get to cleaning. Okay, so first up on our list is that I want to clean and wipe down this mirror. You probably can't tell from the camera, but it's literally gotten so dusty that when I look in the mirror, my image is a little bit distorted. And that's never a good sign. We don't want that. So to get our cleaning day started with just a quick, easy win, I'm going to grab my glass cleaning spray and a cloth, and we'll just quickly wipe this down. Okay, so the mirror behind me is looking so much better. I can actually see myself clearly in it, so that's definitely a win. I also do my makeup on the floor right in front of it, so I definitely noticed there's like some makeup at the bottom. So we got all of that off and it's looking good. So the next on our list, staying right here in the bedroom, is that I want to vacuum our floors. So I want to do this room, the closet, the rug in our living room. Then I also quickly want to kind of take a quick pass over the wood floors just to pick up any large bits that there might be there. I did mop our entire main living area not too long ago, but it never hurts to go over it quickly. I started my vacuuming in the bedroom, really trying to get into some of those nooks and crannies where dust often collects, and I made my way over to the living room. And in here, I started with our rug. It tends to shed quite a bit, so I find myself vacuuming in here probably more than anywhere else in our house. I do really love our rug though, so it's totally worth it. And then once I finished with the rugs, I moved on to our hardwood floors, and with this, I was kind of doing some lazy man sweeping. It isn't as thorough as mopping, but since I'd done that recently, I didn't mind. And right as I was putting the vacuum away, I remembered that I'd forgotten to vacuum out the closet, so I took a moment to do that. Okay, so the floors are in good shape, and next what I want to do is to swap out the lighting here in the bedroom. And ever since we installed these lamps in our bedroom a few months ago, we've been loving the cozy evening glow that they add to our space. But today I want to take things up a notch and add a bit more ambiance to the room. And so I'm super excited to be partnering up with Amazon Smart Home for this portion of today's video. So here's the plan. I want to hook up these Philips Hue smart lights to Alexa so we can sync up all the lights in the room, including this overhead light. And so to do that, I've enlisted the help of Christopher, who's more than a little bit taller than me. So while he does the overhead light, I'm going to switch out the light bulbs in the lamps behind me. These are really easy to install. The setup was super seamless. We used the Philips Hue app to discover them via Bluetooth and then just connected them with Alexa. All right, well, we are all set up, and I just love the ambiance that these new lights add in here. Also, we've grouped them all together on the app, so a single command can control all the lights. Let me show you. All I need to do is tell my Echo Show, Alexa, turn on the bedroom lights. And like that, it's done. And I'm already loving all the different options you have with these lights too. Literally, you have countless colors to choose from. And I'm so excited to use them at night to create a nice, warm glow. It's going to be perfect for winding down. So these Philips Hue light bulbs really are the perfect addition to any smart home setup, and they really are so easy to set up with Alexa. So if you want to check out the light bulbs or any of the other products that I mentioned here, I'll have all of the information linked up for you in the description box below. But now let's continue making our way down our cleaning list, and to do that, we need to head to the living room. So what I want to do now is to take a few minutes to defuzz our couch. With my love of blankets and sweaters and all things cozy, there's definitely a lot of fuzz that can often accumulate on our couch. But fortunately, Fortunately, this little contraption makes removing that all really simple. So I'm just going to run this along our couch and chair and anywhere that I notice lint or debris. This little tool really is perfect for any fabric-based surfaces, but where I find myself using it the most often is our couch and accent chair. Okay, well the couch is all defuzzed now and it's in good shape. Actually, it's not in the best of shape anymore. It's like 5 years old now. Definitely starting to show signs of wear. I think we'll probably have to replace it in the next couple of years here, but it's a huge improvement. But next, I want to stay in this room, and what I want to do is to wipe down and to dust all of the surfaces. So you've got the TV stand behind me, our bookshelves, our coffee table, then also I want to move over to the kitchen and wipe down all of the counters and our table. So it's a good bit that we have to do, and there is actually quite a bit of dust on those surfaces as well. I think we waited last time a little bit too long before swapping out our air filters, so I can definitely see some dust starting to accumulate. So I'm just going to grab my microfiber cloth again and my multi-purpose cleaning spray. Let's give everything a good wipe down. When it comes to cleaning, I've shared this before, but I'm definitely the type of person who likes to clean as needed. I'm not a big fan of cleaning things that I don't think are personally dirty. However, on this occasion, like I was just sharing, our surfaces were definitely in need of a good wipe down. I'd recently started to see visible dust forming on our shelves, and for me, that's always a signal that it's time to clean. So I just went surface by surface, removing everything from them, wiping them down, and putting everything back. Once I'd finished everything in the living room, I moved over to the kitchen, started with our island, removing everything from that, giving it a good wipe down. It is pretty big, so I don't wipe it down all the time, but I try to as much as possible. And then I also did the counters too. Then last but not least, I noticed some crumbs on the table, so I gave that some love too. I also discovered that the water in my vase of eucalyptus leaves was pretty brown, so I filled that with some fresh water. And the dishes in the sink were also clean, so I took a moment to put those away. Okay, well our main living area is looking good. Everything is starting to feel so much more clean. Now what I want to do is to organize this area under the sink. In the past few weeks, we've run out of certain cleaning supplies and restocked others, so it's just starting to look a little bit messy in there, and I want to inject a bit of a sense of order to that area. And I've shown you all this space before. We basically have one main basket that holds all of our cleaning supplies, so I'm just going to take that out and just to reset it. Every so often, that's just a helpful thing to do with any organization system. So we've been making some really good progress, and there's just a few more things left on our list. But next, what I want to do is something that I've been putting off, honestly, for far too long, and that's that I want to dust my plants. And just like our furniture needs to be dusted every so often, the exact same thing goes for plants. You know, regularly dusting plants can make them a whole lot healthier and help them to grow better too. That way there's nothing to hinder their leaves absorbing all the nutrients from the sun. So what I want to do right now is go around the house and dust all of my plants, especially the ones with larger leaves, because I find that those are the ones that tend to accumulate dust the most. And I'm just going to use my little dusting mitt to do that. So I will be the first one to admit this is something that I often forget to do, but every time I do it, I notice that my plants always seem to do a lot better afterwards. I'll notice that their leaves start looking healthier, I'll see new growth, and so it's something that I want to get in the habit of doing a lot more often. So I I feel like a lot of our tidying today has focused on this room in particular, and we're going to continue with that trend. The next thing that I want to do is strip the sheets off the bed and wash them. And I know I've shared this with you all before, but there are a few simple pleasures that I enjoy more in life than just crawling into a freshly made bed with clean sheets. It honestly just feels amazing. So I'm going to take the sheets off the bed now, wash them, and then later tonight when Christopher gets home, I'll have him help me make the bed. It's one of those things that you can do yourself, but it is so much easier if you have someone to help. Okay, so we've made it to the final task on our to-do list. Last but not least, I want to clean the bathroom. And I actually got a little bit lucky with this one. You all know how much I hate cleaning the shower, but a few days ago we resealed the grout in the shower, so I actually deep cleaned the entire shower not too long ago, so it's still pretty clean. So fortunately today, I don't really need to worry about the shower at all. However, the rest of the bathroom, it definitely needs a good cleaning. So we're going to take care of the counter, the mirror, the toilet, and the floor. I feel like I have a bit of a second wave of energy hitting me. Maybe it's just the excitement that we're almost done, but let's finish this thing and finish it well. And in here, I just started with wiping down the counter and mirror before moving on to the toilet. And recently, I've started keeping a bit of backstock toilet paper behind our toilet seat for easy access. I just removed that before wiping everything down. Per usual, I started with the exterior of the toilet and moved onto the toilet bowl, giving that a good scrubbing. Then finally, like in our kitchen, I used our vacuum to pick up some hair and debris. Between Christopher and I, we shed a lot of hair, so I try to do this pretty often. All right, well, we did it. We made it to the end of our list, and I just love that feeling you get after a long day of cleaning when you can just look around your home and just know that it doesn't just look tidy, it feels clean too. There's something about that emotionally and psychologically where it feels like I can just take a deep breath in and relax. And that's exactly what I'm going to be doing this evening. I want to make myself a nice big dinner. I've definitely worked up an appetite. Then I just want to chill. So with that in mind, I'm going to end this video here, but I hope that this gives you some inspiration and motivation to get out there and to clean your home. And as always, don't forget that if you're wondering where anything was from in this video, it's all going to be linked up for you in the description box below. That's everything that I've got for you today. Give this video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you all in the next one.